This normally quiet river channel near Oliver is alive with activity. In the shallow Okanagan Channel, sockeye salmon flashed their distinctive red, a vivid sight after a journey of nearly 1,000 kilometers from the Pacific Ocean. But now their spawning courtship is interrupted. For the past 20 years, crews with the Okanagan Nation Alliance have been capturing sockeye here. Not for food, but for something bigger. Karina Gabriel has been at it for the past 2 decades.
Awesome. It's awesome. It's amazing. It makes me really happy to catch this much fish in it. I'm really proud to be part of bringing our fish back.
These sockeye are destined for a hatchery, their eggs to be harvested to rear millions of salmon fry. It's part of a restoration project that's bringing the species back from near collapse just a few decades ago.
That's the male. Yeah, it'll go back in the river and continue fishing on.
The work here is demanding but rewarding.
So this is a female sockeye. She's got a big belly full of eggs and doesn't have the kite, doesn't have the teeth.
Through restoring migration routes and habitats, the Syilx people have brought sockeye back to the Okanagan en masse.
Potentially we're looking at a record-breaking run. Back in August there was 260,000 down in a Soyuz lake. So if all those make it to the spawning grounds and spawn, then yeah, it'll break records.
30 minutes away, the salmon are moved into hatchery tanks where the females will ripen until their eggs are ready to harvest.
It's definitely exciting.
Lead hatchery biologist Tyson Marcel has been part of this project since his teens.
It means so much, definitely in my cultural area. I'm a Silk member, member of the Lower Smilkameen Indian Band, so for me to be able to represent my band in this work and be a part of this puzzle, it means so much.
But this year, a jurisdiction dispute with U.S.-based Indigenous groups has threatened that success. The Colville Confederated Tribes, a major partner in the Columbia River salmon restoration, recently pulled hundreds of thousands of dollars in funding.
And it's so sad because after 2 decades of really hard, dedicated work, we finally now have the record year of over 300,000 salmon. Now coming up the streams, and that's going to grow, and it will be in the millions like it used to be. And so it puts everything into jeopardy for sure.
Back at the hatchery, teams are carefully fertilizing eggs, aiming to produce 5 million fry to expand the program. It's delicate work that must be done in a sterile environment to avoid contamination of the sensitive fish roe.
We'll just keep putting fish back into the system and hopes that one day, eventually, who knows if it'll ever happen, maybe I'll work myself out of a job and have a wild, sustainable run of sockeye salmon and Chinook salmon.
It's a lofty goal, but one Karina Gabriel and her community are determined to reach.
It fills my heart with pride and love. It feeds us. It's from the water. Our water is very powerful, and it's a huge part of who we are. It carries our prayers and remembers everything, so it's our history.
With hopes the sockeye seasonal migration will turn these waters red for generations to come. Brady Strachan, CBC News, near Oliver.